Good afternoon and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for November 13th to 25th. We're looking first at the period for November 13th to 17th. This is what the patterns forecast to look like. We have a deep trough here over near the Aleutians down into the Eastern Pacific. And look at these height anomalies. Very strong positive height anomalies persisting here over this region, and it pumps up a ridge over the western North America, and the result will be a cold air flow into the eastern U.S. Also, the NAO is no clear signal from that, but the PNA is forecast to be positive, supporting the western North American ridge, and the AO is forecast to be negative. And we're going to go forward to time now. We're going to go towards the end of the period. This is a GFS. You can see our strong ridge here. We have a fairly deep trough here near the Aleutians and a deep trough here. And all the models are consistent. They're all showing pretty much the same thing. This is the European deterministics. And we're looking now at the European ensembles. And now we're going to look at the temperature anomalies. And look at the temperature anomalies during this forecast period. About 10 to 15 degrees below normal. This is the Canadian forecast for temperature anomalies, and this is the GFS. I think the greatest departures would be around here, about 10 to 15. Other areas would be about 5 to 10 degrees below normal. Then the southwest will be the warmest areas. You can see here where temperatures will be about 15 degrees above normal. And now concerning the East Coast system, at least for the East Coast, the models are trending towards more offshore and a warmer system, but that could still change. But right now, it looks like to be mainly a rain event, if anything at all. So we're going to now look at the period for November 16th to the 20th. Here we are on the 16th, the GFS still very strong positive height anomalies persisting here. We still have our deep trough here near the Aleutians and a broad deep trough across much of the east central states. And we can see that this ridge does build back to Greenland, possibly indicating some blocking, but the NAO has been fluctuating. It goes negative to near neutral to positive, so there's no clear sign indication there from the NAO. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting. Wrong thing. Okay, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here and below normal temperatures across much of the nation. For precipitation, I am forecasting above normal precipitation here and below normal precipitation for this region. Now next is for the period November 21st to 25th. I gotta bring this over a little bit. Here we are at the 21st. Again, I'm starting with the GFS. This ridge loses some amplitude, but it's still fairly strong, persistent across this area. And we have a result is a deep trough here across the east central U.S. So there's no real change in the circulation pattern during this period. And we're going to look at the temperature anomalies during this period. This is the 22nd, the 10 to 5 degrees below normal in the east, and about 15 degrees, 20 degrees above normal in the southwest. But there's no change, real change forecast in this circulation. So therefore, during this period, I am forecasting little change in temperature anomalies And for temperatures, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the northwest, below normal precipitation for the northwest, and below normal precipitation for this region. One thing to other note is this is the I can't see into okay, this is the NAEFS, and this is the precipitation, and this will be for the period early in the forecast period where it's forecasting a dry pattern for much of the nation, and this is for the period November 16th to the 20th. So that is the long range weather forecast discussion for November 13th to the 25th. Thanks for coming, Jim Only's World of Weather, and have a good day.